Alright guys, Lizardly here for Magnificent Wizard Day 17. So there's my progress from day 16. Hopefully I get a lot more done today, but I'm starting late. It's 11. I had an appointment with the doctor, so had to do that. I had a really great day at work yesterday. It almost feels like I have all my family members in one place all over again, because I haven't lived with my parents since I was in high school, or except for the summer. When I was with them for the summers, that was okay. But because we're always all teasing each other, and it's so much fun. And one of the cashiers, his name is Mark, he we kept teasing each other back and forth, and some of the customers were probably just like, "Oh my gosh, why are they being so mean to each other?" But we knew we were just teasing. And then he's like, "You're so much fun to have up here, Elizabeth. I always have a great time when you're here." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you. The next time you tell me you've poisoned my headset, I won't believe you." That was a joke from last week, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, Mark, whatever you say." So it was really nice knowing that, there are a lot of people at work that like me. So anyways, I had started rewatching Stargate SG-1 because that show's awesome, and I'm only on like the second season, I think, but our internet is like going wonky. I don't know if someone is like doing a video game online or watching Netflix or what, but like it is going crazy and I can't watch anything online. So I'm going to be watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's my favorite show of all time, so I'm happy. I've already seen it like 3 or 4 times, first episode to last episode, so it shouldn't be too distracting for me, but I do love it a lot, so it may be a little distracting. We'll see. It shouldn't be as distracting as a show I've never seen before, like SGU. Or SG-1. SGU is a totally different show, I think. Just like Stargate Atlantis is a totally different show. Like, they're related through the Stargates, but like different people and stuff. I don't know. 5 different people will correct me in the comments, so, whatever. I'll learn eventually. And then I'll relearn it and relearn it and relearn it. So, yeah, whatever. I'm going to go cross-stitch, so enjoy. Tessa decided she was going to be a part of my video before I even actually got to start stitching. She just hopped right on over and laid right on top of the pattern, and I have a very hard time resisting my little Tessness. Although, almost the entire time I was like, hey Tess, hey Tess, you gonna let me stitch? Can I stitch now? Huh? Are you gonna let me stitch? Because I can't see. Are you gonna let me stitch? And then I started playing with her ear because I'm a dork and she hates it, but she didn't move. She doesn't hate it that much. Oh, she's so funny. Most pets are. But Tessa especially, because she's Tessa. Okay, so what question was I on? If you could live in any TV home, what would it be? Ooh. Well, living in the Ketchum home in Pokemon would be awesome because I'd get to go be a Pokemon trainer for a living, which would be amazing. And I don't remember people dying on that show, so I'd be good. I did really like Home Improvement growing up. Tim Allen is amazing, so he'd be pretty cool to have as a father. Unfortunately, I'd have a huge crush on my second oldest brother. That would be very weird. Although it doesn't say be part of the family, it says live in any TV home. So I could date him, and I could just live there because we're dating. I would not want to live in Full House, and I would not want to live in the Brady Bunch. Yeah, I think I'll go with Pokemon, because that'd just be cool. 24. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? I tend to just like plain vanilla, but if I can get marble, which is mostly vanilla with like chocolate swirls, that is delicious. Would you rather live for a week in the past or the future? Oh, the future for sure. I'd love to know, like what's going to happen in the world and all that. That'd be awesome. And then if it's going to be like apocalyptic, maybe, I'll be able to, I'll try my hardest to fix it and not have an apocalyptic future. 26. What's your most embarrassing childhood memory? It's probably that time I wrote on the wall and blamed it on my brother and then the cat, because I wrote my name. Like, how stupid can you get? What's your best childhood memory? That's always a hard one. And it keeps coming up. Should I just give different answers every single time? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. What's your favorite holiday? I really like Christmas. If you could eat only 3 foods for the rest of your life, what would they be? Macaroni and cheese casserole, potatoes because I don't want to die, and what else? Pizza, because pizza's delicious. If you could be a cartoon character for a week, who would you be? Ooh. Okay, so I'm definitely going to pick a male cartoon character because I want to be a dude, even if it is just in a cartoon. You know what? I'll be Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist because, dude, alchemy. Like, yes, yes. If you could have dinner with anyone from history, who would it be? George Patton. What's one choice you really regret? I've already talked about my arms, dude. What's your favorite childhood book? Black Beauty. What's a great book you've read recently? Recently would be These Broken Stars. Or actually, no, I think even more recently I read the last book in the Heroes of Olympus series by DJ McHale. Was it Mark of Athena? Was it House of Hades? Was House of Hades the last one? No, I think it was the 4th one. What was the 5th one? Oh my gosh. Because the first one was The Lost Hero. The second one was Son of Poseidon. Then Mark of Athena. Then House of Hades. What was the last one? Oh my gosh. And I'm pretty sure they're over in Germany with my dad and my brother. I can't remember. Whatever the 5th one was, because, yeah. Do you feel like a leader or a follower? I feel like an in-betweener. Like, I can be either in any situation. It does not bother me. Unless it's like a group project, because then it's like, if I'm not the leader, I'm going to kill someone, because I'm almost always the one doing the most work. And if I'm not in a position of power, that really is not fun at all. If you could ask your pet 3 questions, what would they be? Do you love me? I know the answer would be yes, but it'd still be nice to, be 100% sure. Do you like the name Contessa Pearl? Or maybe, actually, what would you like to be called? Because if she says she likes Contessa Pearl, that'd be good. But if she said she'd prefer, like, Destroyer of Worlds, I could call her Dow. Like, hey, Dow, come over here. Are you the Destroyer of Worlds, Tess? And what's your favorite way to be pet? Because sometimes she really likes to just be, like, pet with the palm of my hand and my fingers. And other times she really likes scratches. So I'd like to know what her absolute favorite is. If you could be an Olympic athlete, in what sport would you compete? If I could be, I did gymnastics for a while, so I'm probably really good at it. And I don't think badminton is in the Olympics, so I'd probably only have gymnastics to go on. If you had to live in a different state, what would it be? I think I've said before I really like Montana, so I'll go with Montana. What has been your favorite family vacation? Family vacation? Ireland was really cool when we went there. I had a blast. Yeah, I'll go with Ireland. If you could choose your own nickname, what would it be? I like Liz. I really do. And it's not me picking a nickname. It is my nickname because my name is Elizabeth. Notice my emphasis on Liz.
Uh, who is the funniest person you know? My best friend Megan. What's your favorite thing about one of your grandparents? Okay, well, right now, only my grandmas are alive, and my maternal grandmother is really sick. She's, getting up there in age and having a hard time. And then my paternal grandmother just lost her son. So they're both just not in really good places right now. I love the fact that they've both lost, the loves of their lives, and they're still chugging on with life. They haven't given up. They've both lost children, and they still haven't given up. I think that's really brave of them because there are a lot of people that do just give up because, they've lost someone important to them. And, they're both really loving. Um, they're great. They're great. Uh, tell the person to your right your favorite thing about them. So although Tessa is to my right, she's kind of like diagonally to my right, versus immediately to my right is my TV remote and the Magnificent Wizard poster. So my favorite thing about Magnificent Wizard, you have a dragon on you. Or next to you, I guess. Do you ever talk to yourself? When and what do you say? I talk to myself all the time. And, well, technically, it's more I talk aloud. I don't know, for me, it helps me think clearer. Like, if I'm trying to solve a math problem, I'll be like, okay, so I did this, and then I did the next step. What's the next one? What do I have to do next? Oh, this is what I have to do. So, like, I talk aloud just because it helps me think. Um, I talk myself through problems like that, and I don't know, maybe it like simplifies the problem in my head or something. I don't know, but it helps me. So I do it all the time. When you're having a bad day, what do you do to make yourself feel better? Cross stitching helps, but usually if I'm having a bad day, I just go over to Tessa and I curl up with her and I pet her for a while because that always makes me feel better. Which TV family is most like your own? I can't think of a single one because most of the TV families aren't in the military because it's hard to follow a family that's constantly moving. So, none? What's your favorite smell in the whole world? Vanilla. What do you think is the greatest invention of all time? Dude, the internet. The internet. Would you rather win an Olympic medal, an Academy Award, or the Nobel Peace Prize? Okay, so personally, I don't give a crap about Olympic medals. Ooh, you're good at sports. Academy Awards. I'm like 95% sure that's for acting, isn't it? Let me look it up. I don't want to be wrong and look like a total idiot. Academy Awards. The Oscars, American Awards Ceremony honoring cinematic achievements in the film industry. Yeah, versus the Nobel Peace Prize. Isn't that for discoveries and stuff? Not necessarily something that contributes. Created by the Swedish industrial inventor and armaments manufacturer Alfred Nobel, along with the prizes in chemistry, physics, physiology, or medicine and literature. Yeah, definitely gonna go with a Nobel Peace Prize because I'd love to be a freaking genius, dude. Like, being able to help and further our education, like, that'd be awesome. What's your favorite time of day? I like early morning, like a little while after I've woken up. But if I'm outside and I like have to look around, my favorite time of day is sunset because it's so freaking beautiful. What's your favorite season? Winter is usually my favorite because I love snow so much. But probably fall because it's starting to get cooler. But it's not like super cold like winter gets. And then spring is nice, but it always brings like the worst allergies. And then summer just sucks because it's way too hot. What's the one food you could never bring yourself to eat? Veal. Is that baby cow? Hold on, let me look. Define veal. I think that's what it is. The flesh of a calf used it. Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't, like, unless that baby calf died of completely natural causes, or it was like in so much pain that they had to put it down. I couldn't do it because it's just, I don't care if it's like more tender or whatever. It's a freaking baby, okay? That's not okay. Ugh. What is the sound you love the most? A cat's purr. If you could ask the president one question, what would it be? If you could rewind time, would you still run for president? If you could pick a new first name, what would it be? I wouldn't pick a new one. If you had to leave Earth on a spaceship and take 4 friends with you, who would they be? Megan, because she's my best friend. I'm assuming we're also, like, we're just there to have fun and there are going to be professionals there with us because I don't know if any of my friends are, like, actually smart enough to go into the astronautical system stuff. Oh, what I did right there, they were supposed to be full stitches and I was doing them as half stitches on accident. Where was I going? Okay, so 3 other friends. Sam, my best friend from high school. Should probably get a guy in there. Oh, my brother and my mom. That would be awesome. Just having all 4 of them, that would be spectacular. What is your favorite movie quote? Ooh, oh, you know what? Okay. If you have not seen the movie Clue, you need to skip the next, like, 20 seconds of my video, okay? Skip it right now. Right now. You better skip it because I'm going to ruin the movie. I'm going to go home and sleep with my wife. Oh, I love that line so much. I mean, oh, so much. Because you don't expect it after everything else that's just happened. So it's perfect. And it's hilarious. I love it. It makes me laugh every single time. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? My sheets are always tucked under the bed. I don't sleep under my sheets. I sleep over them. I only sleep with my blankets over me because I tend to get extremely hot when I'm sleeping, and having a bunch of layers on just makes it harder for me to get them off. So I'm more likely to wake up, and it's really hard for me to fall asleep. Hold on. And I'm back from dinner. I don't remember what question I was on. Sheets tucked in or out. So do you ever count your steps when you walk? All the time. Well, actually, I count my steps when I'm walking, like, up and down stairs. If I'm just, like, walking from one place to another, I usually don't count those steps. It's usually on a stairs or something like that. What's your favorite kind of sandwich? Nutella or peanut butter? Not both. Or, well, I mean, I've never tried both. Maybe it would be good because Reese's are delicious and that's chocolate and peanut butter. Cake or pie? Cake every single time. Although, if cheesecake is considered pie, even though it has cake in the title, I might go for pie because that's the only pie I like is cheesecake. But it says cake, so I'm going to pretend that it falls under the category of cake. What's the best part about having siblings? Not growing up to be an only, or like the typical only child. Because usually, if someone is acting like a brat, people will be like, oh, it's because they're an only child, because they didn't grow up and having to share with anybody else versus when you have siblings. Like, you have to share. You have to learn how to give. What is the scariest movie you've ever seen? The scariest to me personally was Nightmare on Elm Street, because the idea of a bad guy who attacks you in your dreams, where you literally cannot get away from him, is scarier than any other horror movie I've ever seen, because all of them I'm like, Jaws, or anything in the water, get the fuck out of the water, alright? We're land animals. There's no reason for you to ever have to be in the water. Some immortal guy is, like, going after you, like Jason or whatever. Hop on a plane, get the fuck to Madagascar, go somewhere where he's not going to follow you, and you're fine. Woohoo. who's your celebrity crush? I don't really have one. What? I keep reading things badly. What is wrong with me today? What fictional character do you wish you could meet? Ooh. I'd really like to meet. Well, Garfield would be pretty cool. Because he'd be able to communicate with Tessa and me, so he could be like the middle for us. That'd be pretty cool. And then Garfield is just hilarious and adorable. What's the first thing you do when you get home from a trip? If I had more than one flight, I hop in the shower, because ick. But if I just, like, a lot of times, I usually get home really late, so I go to sleep. Or, well, yeah, actually, no, that's not true. Even if it's really late, I'm usually wide awake, so I try and, like, put away some of the stuff in my suitcase. Not all of it, but I try to make a dent in it. Would you rather spend 5 days exploring Disney or New York City? Oh, Disney. Oh my God, yes. Like, I've heard New York City's awesome, but I've also heard that New York City's horrible, and I know Disney will be, like, magical for me because I love Disney, and I've been to Disneyland, several of them, and I've always loved it. If you could shop for free in one store, which one would you choose? Oh, Michael's probably. Or no, Best Buy. Best Buy. Because then I'd have a bunch of electronics. It'd be awesome. It would be awesome. Hey, Tess. I'm gonna call it a night for Magnificent Wizard Day 17. I got 2 hours and 23 minutes of footage, so not as much as I'd hoped, but I started late, and it's so dark. I mean, oh, you can see me through the fabric. I'm really tired, so yeah, whatever. I have officially finished this corner. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep going on over. Didn't really have anything to talk about because I had a doctor's appointment and then I cross-stitched. I also ate a few times. And then Tessa kept coming over and laying right on top of the pattern. And I videoed it actually before I even started stitching. She did that throughout the entire day. She was just like, you're going to take a break and you're going to pet me. And I was like, okay. Now she's over there sleeping. No, I have too much junk on my bed. You don't want to see all that. I mean, you might want to see Tessa, but too much junk on my bed. Hey, Tess. You're not actually awake. You just rolled over. You're so cute. Too bad. So, yeah, I don't have anything planned tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to actually stitch for more than just, 2 hours and 23 minutes. But, no promises. I finished the first season of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I love it so much. Okay. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next video.